Welcome to Thick Glitter Builds. It's me, Thicky Thick Glitter, aka Daisy, aka Ashy. Um, welcome to my channel. This is a build called Flourish Cafe, and it's 2 stories. It has like a little loft action going on, and it has apartments in the back. So in the back upstairs behind the loft area, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm building it in New Crest. New Crest is a big old town with a lot of lots. You have so many lot space, so it's always empty. And I was like, you know what? Let me make a business here. It's gonna be a cafe. I want to see people enjoying themselves. By people, I mean The Sims. The Sims, okay, I know they're not real people. Let them enjoy themselves and have a good time. Relax, study a bit, you know? I have a pack, not the Discovery University, but is it Discovery University? I don't know. It's the pack with the college, and it has like a trait for your lot that could be a study spot. So I made sure to use that. So you'll see Sims studying here, drinking coffee. You'll see them talking to each other and dancing to the music there. It's pretty nice. But here I'm just figuring out the layout of things, getting to know the build. I didn't really have like a landscape in mind. I just really liked this picture I saw on Pinterest. And it was a curved building that had a lot of flowers and green plants around, hanging plants growing on the building. It looked so pretty. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna build that too. I could do it. If they could do it, I could do it too. But yeah. Oh, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year's 2023, the first day of January. We're starting off with a video. I like that for myself, even though I made this video. I started recording this build a couple of weeks ago. It was supposed to come out a while ago, but hey, priorities. You know, I was working and I was finishing up school, so I had no time. But yeah, here is the inside of the build so far. So far, so good. I am trying to get a feel of where I want everything to be. If I like where the sun is hitting, I actually do. It's my favorite part about this build. You can see the window panes and the reflection on the ground, on the floor. So here I'm just figuring out the layout for the apartments upstairs. I first wanted to do 3 apartments, but I think I just narrowed it down to 2 to give it some room. And then, of course, you're gonna see me struggle figuring out this loft area. I didn't know if I wanted it to be like a room with a loft in it, or like a hallway, or if I wanted it to be a loft for an apartment, or if I wanted it to be a loft for the cafe itself. And I think I just settled to have the loft for the cafe. I think it's prettier that way. So what did y'all get for Christmas? Okay. I know everybody does not celebrate Christmas, all right? Disclaimer, okay? I kind of sort of celebrate it. I mean, I guess just a pagan way, you know? I keep it anti-religious when it comes to the holidays. It's not really my thing, you know? It doesn't make sense. I mean, hey, okay. I won't get into the politics, but for Christmas, I got a record player And I got a vinyl called A Time Called Quest Midnight Marauders. I think that's how you say it. It's spelled Marauders. Marauders. Perfect record, especially for nighttime. It is a heavy vibe, like heavy 90s vibe. I think that album came out in 1993. You may have to fact check me, but I believe it came out in 93. You got Q-Tip on there, 5 Dog, everybody. It was great. It was great. And I was listening to it like nonstop this weekend with hubby. But yeah, it was actually hubby's idea to make a coffee shop. I didn't want those boring coffee shops that are like really small and kind of looks like Starbucks. No. I wanted something a little edgier. Still that vibe, that coffee vibe, right? But maybe with a little more industrial feel to it. And a lot of flowers, a lot of greenery, plants everywhere. And a little fancy too, because some of the decorations that I'm using are kind of expensive if you were to buy this and use your own money, simoleons. And I'm just focusing on outside, indoor decorations. Man, I love them, especially this part with the flowers. I used how many packs? I used a lot of packs. I used a lot of the Stuffs pack. I used a lot of the Romantic Garden. I used Snowy Escape for like some of the rugs. I used there's an industrial pack that has really good furniture and carpeting. For these flowers, I used the Romantic Garden pack. I used the Get to Work pack. Not the Get to Work. What's it called? I'm on my phone trying to find it here. Get Together. The Get Together pack. They have the flowers that grow on the side of the building that you could put there. It's beautiful. And then I'm just working on the back of the building, the entranceway for the apartments itself. Figuring out the windows and the layout. I think I was just settling for spraying the floor because like actually adding the tiles for the flooring, it's kind of difficult for outside the building. So I just wanted to make it simple for myself. Something I would have changed here was probably instead of that fence, I would have just used rocks. But who has time for that? Who has time to place rocks one by one to make a pathway? I don't have that time. Truly do not. But it would work out way better than that fence. But yeah, moving on. The sign you could get from Get to Work. The Get to Work pretty much has your coffee shop, your bakery, your restaurant. You can also build like, I think a hospital, nursery, not nursery, a vet. You can make a vet there. And I mean, it's a little glitchy. Oh, and you can have like a retail space, like a store. It's great. I will always make a mall. That would be the first thing I would build. But this time I decided to make, oh my gosh. Y'all hear that? Anyways. Obnoxious. Like, how many motorcyclists are there in New Jersey? I don't know. Anyways, here is the bathroom. Keeping it simple and sweet. marble flooring. That's how we do it here. And I did a hidden bookshelf. It's a door that goes into the office. This is the fireplace seating area. I see a lot of Sims like to study here. It's just a quiet space. It's a quiet space. I kept the walls pretty concrete. It felt right. I didn't want to use too many bright colors for this. Keeping it as natural as I can. That's how I would imagine like a coffee space to be, really. You want to be chill, comfortable. So use colors that kind of show that too. And then some study spots. Yeah, that's the loft, and most of these furniture pieces, like the couches and the tables, are from that industrial mini pack that you can buy for like $4.99, I think. It really does come in clutch. But yeah, do y'all see like the window pane shadows on the floor? I'm obsessed with it. I don't know, that lighting, it really sold me. It sold me. It sold me. New Crest, I think, got the best lighting to make your builds. You can't really see much of anything in, what's that town? I mean, Willow Creek is okay. It's not that bright. And then I'm just working on the loft space. That's like the study space. But I'm pretty sure you can see how I work here. If I find certain decor, I'm just going to stop the current area that I'm looking for decor to have, for the area to have, and then I will move it to like somewhere else. So like if I find like a flower pot that would look good on a table, I would look for that table to put the flower pot on before I forget where the flower pot was. I don't know. Sims have like a lot of options, and I have short-term memory, so if I find something, I'm just gonna place it there without question. I think I recorded myself talking 3 times for this build. I really don't know what to say half the time. It's like 20 something minutes long. What are you saying? What should I say? Do I have any stories? Ugh, goodness. Stories. I mean, hey, I'll talk about this. Friends. Let's talk about friends. Okay? They come and they go. Half the time you don't know that you're the one sabotaging, okay? Because they don't say anything. Can they stop with the motorcycles? They don't say anything to you. Like, they just leave you on red and act like y'all didn't have a connection for years. I don't like that. I get so offended. Like, that happened to me. I asked this one person. I was like, hey, like, we had like a whole conversation about hanging out one day, going into the city, you know, and eating at a few places, right? And then my birthday is coming up, okay? And I was planning on having like this birthday get together. This was, I think, last year. And I was trying to invite them. I was like, hey, like, my birthday's coming up. I was thinking about maybe you should come to my get together, you know? And I got no response. No response. I was placed on delivered. Delivered, not even read. I don't know what hurts more, being on read or on delivered. What do y'all think? Which is worse, being on read or being on delivered? Because I was on delivered for months. Months. Kid you not. I was on delivered for months. And I got no response after that. I even sent the little ... I know it was so immature at my big age. I sent the ... And yeah, I was just done. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna block this person. I'm gonna follow them on social media. I'm super dramatic. I blocked them on everything. I unfollowed them, and I only stayed followed on one of my accounts. I have like 3 Instagram accounts. I only followed them on one of them, and it was the art one. Otherwise, I don't talk to them anymore. And this was the person that was like really close to me. Like I was really, like we was on that wave. We was on the same wave and everything. Like, I don't know. I was just so hurt. I was so hurt. But yeah, and we just stopped talking after that. Friends, man. Friends. What are they? Only have a few friends. A few friends now. Like, college, man. College is a joke. College really will make you think that you have so many friends. And then once college is done and y'all go on your separate ways, that is it. You won't hear from them for years. You'll probably see them at the reunion or just on Instagram. It's going to be people you used to know. That's just how it was. What didn't help was that I was moving all over the place all the time. So it was, I don't know. I just was not keeping my friends. I've been trying to reconnect with my childhood friend. It just didn't work out. So I don't know, y'all. Am I sabotaging the friendship? Am I being too clingy? I don't think I am. I don't really talk like that. Bae was telling me I was a very awkward person. Very awkward person. So I'm like, yeah, But I have my moments where I'm funny, everything's right, you're funny, you look good, the connection is there. But then they don't follow through. Am I just being too much? Y'all tell me, because I don't know. I don't know. Are friendships worth it? Are they though? Are they worth saving? That's the question. Are they worth saving? Are they worth saving? I feel like I'm always in the position to reconnect with other people, to reach out. They don't be thinking about me, no nothing. I'm just sitting here waiting like a dog for food. Oh God. Y'all, friendships are trash. I think I only cherish of only a select few, if they know who they are. But other than that, everyone else, they can, I don't know, they could go suck a cucumber. They can. But yeah, that's my take on friendships. What are they? What do they mean to you? How many friends do y'all have? 2023. New year, new friends? Is that the thing? I don't know. Anyways, moving on. This apartment. I really made myself mad. Ay. I hope y'all enjoying the build though, because this build is it's so good. I think it's one of my best ones. I don't really, I'm not an architect or anything like that. But if you play around with Sims and start watching other people build, it's like you'll start to develop your own type of style of building and what you really like doing. I know that I really like making apartments. I really hate making houses, but it's something I will practice. And I think my next build is going to be creating like my childhood house. And then changing it up. So I'll make like the current version versus like the modern version. Well, that's too much work. We're just gonna do a modern version of my childhood house. And call it a day with that. But yeah, look at all the pretty flowers. They're perfect. They're perfect. They're perfect. I love them. I love them. I love them. And now this build was a struggle. Like y'all saw me struggle in the beginning with like that landscaping and figuring out the roof. But it worked out for the better. It really did. I think, what's my resolution for 2023? I'm going to try not to take things too personally anymore. And learn more about myself. I have like that case of anti-rejection. I don't like rejection. And I don't like that feeling of being left like out in the open like that without saying anything, you know? Like going back to the friend thing, like if you don't want to be my friend, just say that shit to me so we can move on. Like don't just leave me hanging like that and then we just don't talk for like the next few years. Like that's trash. Pure dumpster diving trash. Like you gotta be an evil type of person to do that to somebody. Yeah, you have to be some sort of like manipulative, evil, conniving person to leave someone on red and ghost them. And you've seen this person almost every day at your college, being your friend, buying you food? Nah. Run me my money. Like, let's talk about it. Like, okay, last story. I had a friend I knew in high school for a couple of years. We hung out together all the time. My mom met her. My mom met her family. Like I was at her house all the time. We had sleepovers, all of that. And when we made it to college, she gonna text me via Facebook or Messenger like, I don't think we have anything in common anymore. I don't think we should be friends, or, you know, something along the lines like that. And she said we had nothing in common. We had everything in common, but okay. Like, what did I do? What did I do that really brought you to that conclusion? Never had a phone conversation about it. Never saw each other again. Y'all, we gotta do better as friends. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. But okay, that is the whole video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will catch y'all later.